Okay, Sagittarius. The overall energy of your reading, the King of Wands, male or female. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is your reading. Surround your entire reading, and this is your energy here. You're ready to move forward. You're holding that staff of new beginnings, fresh starts. You got your hand on your hip. You're ready to get up and go. So, this surrounds your whole reading. Up here in your highest energy here is the Hierophant. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, this is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's very spiritual. It's about marriage in a lot of cases. So this is in your highest energy. Do you want to move forward? Do you want to move forward in a relationship and possibly enter into the sanctity of marriage? Well, let's read on and find out if that's what this reading is all about. Next to the Hierophant, the Six of Swords. This is right above the King of Wands. That staff of new beginnings, fresh starts. You're ready to go. And you're going. You are moving forward, Six of Swords. You're moving forward with a lot of truth and clarity here. And there's going to be some conversation, I think, about moving forward with your partner. This is not a fast-moving energy. You're moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters, and with somebody. And this boat's being pushed by a pole. This is not a motorboat. So working on it, getting there, and I feel like that's what's happening. But I think you're getting impatient because you're ready to go. You're ready. And perhaps the other person is kind of slowing it down a little bit, but still moving forward. Next to the Six of Swords is the Queen of Cups. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Might be strong in your chart. Might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. Male or female. This is up in your highest energy line. This is confusion and love. So you're kind of wondering, yeah, just like I thought, I think the other person is just kind of trying to slow it down and you're trying to speed it up, move it forward. And this is the only cup in the deck with a window, with a lid on it. And there's little windows all the way around that cup. What the Queen is trying to do is peek into those windows because you have questions. You have questions about love, like, do they really love me? Why are they slowing this down? You know, how much love do they have for me? Is it going to last? Do I really love them? I can go on and on. Whatever love questions you might have, the answers are in that cup. So there you are trying to get your answers about why it's moving so slow. So under the Hierophant is the Nine of Cups. So you're looking, the overall energy, this King of Wands is looking right at the Nine of Cups. This would be a wish come true for you. There's a couple things going on under the Hierophant. Your wish is that you can move faster towards the sanctity of marriage, a commitment that's really strong, and so that you can have an equal exchange of love here. You have a lot of love. Look at all those cups. I feel like it's like you don't feel like you're fully capable of handing out all that love until this commitment comes up. It's like you're holding back a little, but you're ready to move forward. You are so ready. Next to the King of Wands is the Queen of Swords, right under the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords here is male or female, air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, it's about the energy, and the energy is conversation. Look at all those swords. Swords of conversation about why is this moving so slow? I mean, why aren't we moving forward? You're ready. All this is coming out, and it's all truth. And you're seeking the truth and the clarity from your partner that you want to move forward with, because you do have questions about the love. Is the love there? Are we really moving forward? And I'd say you are moving forward. It's just at a slower pace than what you're ready for So hopefully there's a compromise here in everybody feeling after this conversation. A lot of times these conversations really do answer a lot of questions and make things easier for you. So under the Nine of Cups is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is feeling bound, feeling trapped by this relationship that you feel like is not progressing the way it should be. All those swords of truth and clarity are behind you. So you really haven't got all your answers in this card. And that's why you're feeling like just kind of, you want your wish to come true, but you're also putting your love on a shelf behind you. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep handing my love out because I don't know if this is going anyplace. So but you've been bound by this relationship because of love. Because you have a lot of love for this person. But so your eyes are bound. Your torso, arms are bound, but your feet are not. And your mouth is not. So you can ask for help, and that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to come forward, and you're going to ask about all the truth and clarity that you're blind to. You can't see. You don't know. Or you can just walk out of the situation. But you elect, and it's good, that you elect to talk about it. That'll help free you from this Eight of Swords feeling, which is really an illusion. But you're going to find out that you can free yourself. And, it's sitting right next to the Page of Wands, which is under the King of Wands. So you're going to talk about your urge to move forward. It's not an easy thing for you to do when the Page of Wands comes out. It's like something that brews. And I think you spend a lot of time trying to get your answers by looking in that cup. But I think you figure out that the best thing to do is talk about it. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to bring it up about wanting to move forward. Is this really going to happen? So speaking up, speaking out. It's right next to the Hanged Man. This is seeking advice from the universe. Enlightenment. This is the card of enlightenment. And that's what's going to happen when you get all your truth. And they speak their truth. You have this back and forth, truthful conversation. You start it here because you can't stand it anymore. But this is your enlightenment. This is how you're going to be enlightened about this relationship and whether or not it's going to move forward. So far I see there's just a difference in the speed in which you want to move forward and they want to move forward. So up in your highest energy, Ace of Swords. See, it's like, just like I said, here you are looking in the cup trying to get your answers about this relationship, about the love, when finally it's like, oh gosh, I'm just going to come out and I'm going to ask about it. I'm going to have a truthful conversation about how it makes me feel. It makes you feel kind of rejected and kind of like put on the back burner, so to speak, because they're not moving forward as fast as you feel like you want to move forward. So you're doubting their feelings for you. Having this truthful and honest conversation with this person and letting them know how it makes you feel is leading to a new life cycle. We have the World card here. So that's what's happening. And this is what you need. You're ready. You're ready to get up. You're ready to move forward into a whole new life cycle. You at least need to know you're on the right path. Okay? So under the Ace of Swords, something else that needs to be spoke about is you feel like they're kind of breadcrumbing this relationship, that you're not really, they're throwing your scales off balance. And that's what's happening here because of the doubts that you're having about this relationship, because of the unequal speed in which it's moving forward. So this conversation is going to include the way, it makes you feel. Part of it is all this stress and anxiety. I mean, you've been going through it because, that Queen of Cups up here, really trying to figure it out on your own, it wasn't working. So you just kind of had to, you have to face them and you have to ask and get some truthful answers. Because it makes you feel this way and you're tired of that. That's stressful. This is stress, anxiety, confusion. You have it all. So On the other side of this Four of Wands is the Two of Swords under the World card. So you've been ignoring, like I said, talking about it. For one thing, you have all this love for them. So you're afraid they might go away. If you were to bring up all this truth and all this clarity with these swords. So in order to protect your heart, you've been in a state where you weren't wanting to see it or deal with it. But you can only stay in that for so long. In your private time, you're trying to deal with it, but it wasn't working. So you have to come out with it. You have to have this honest and truthful conversation. This is going to help you move into this new life cycle. Under the Six of Pentacles is the High Priestess. This is the card for intuition in this deck. The Hangman, the card of enlightenment, is close to it. They're saying use your intuition. Pull back that pomegranate curtain and listen to what your gut and your heart and your head are telling you. Because you have a lot of the answers you're looking for already. You know the answers, but you need to hear them. But you know the answers. And you also know what you have to do, and you have to have this conversation. And it has to include the way you feel. It has to include, what you feel like you're getting from this relationship. Next to the High Priestess is Temperance. This is your card, Sagittarius. So more than being your card, the energy is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're around you. They're trying to help get this worked out. You have one foot in the emotional side of this relationship, kind of rocky a little bit, and then one foot on the ground. They want both feet on the ground. They want you to be grounded in this relationship. All this anxiety, all this confusion is throwing you off balance, like I said before. So your guardian angels and spirit guides, holding those 2 cups of love, pouring this potion back and forth, back and forth. I think they're trying to help get this relationship back on track. Because the Queen of Wands is right next to Temperance. This is another card for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart. We know Sagittarius is, but you might have Leo or Aries or in somebody else's chart. I believe this is a soulmate connection. I believe there's a lot of passion between the two of you here, being that it's the Queen and King of Wands. And under this Two of Swords, really not dealing with it, I think you have a lot of passion for this person, male or female. And I think they're trying to get you two together. I think Temperance is working really hard on trying to get the two of you together on the same page. I'm going to take out an extra card here. Look at that, 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. This is a best friend and soulmate here with a lot of love for you. So, let that help you have confidence in asking for all this truth and clarity. I think what you're going to find out is, yes, they have a lot of feelings for you. Yes, you're best. They can tell you anything. You can talk about anything. You are soulmates. You have that soulmate connection when you look into each other's eyes. So this is something that you're going to find out through all this truthful and honest conversation before you enter this new life cycle, which you're so ready to do.